Starr, favor ain't always fair. Real estate, insurance, producer, but family always comes first.
Four walls can't hold me. I think outside of the box, mentally, spiritually, and financially.
And our Beaus, Ollie, my talented musician, Will, a project engineer, and Keeven, our Jimmy Swag on the Bayou.
How y'all doing today? My name is Raphael Medina. We live right now with the reunion episode of Belles and Beaus of the Bayou with my girl Starr, my dude Ollie, my dude Keeven, my girl Tatyana. I'm your host Raphael Medina, Hip Hop's itinerary. I just got a couple of questions for the audience. My very first question is, Starr, I done watched every episode from out of anywhere you just started laughing. Everybody want to know what is just so damn funny. Why do you laugh so much? Why?
I don't know. I'm a jolly person, and I find you all very funny.
Right.
Everybody's funny to me, so I'm just happy. I mean, I'm sorry. That's what I do.
How do you deal with that, Ollie? How have you been dealing with it for so many years?
I just hear if you want to hear come out there, and I mean that's the kind of person she is. So. Hey, I'm with it.
Right.
Make it fun for everybody. She happy, I'm happy.
All right. And look,
happy life, happy wife.
Right. Man, I gotta give you a compliment, man. I love that T-shirt, Cat Burglar, man.
Oh, appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying? That was like the inspiration for me off the first episode. You know what
I don't mean to be just burglarizing, but burglarization is it should be like I say, it should be a brand.
Yeah, you gotta brand yourself, man. Look, make sure I get that shirt in the extra large. You see what I mean?
I got you.
All right. Hey, just out of curiosity, man, I heard from a little birdie that Tatyana got rid of his shirt.
Yeah, I think she threw it out. Throw it in the garbage and all, but that's all right. I wish she would have told me because I went in there and got my shirt. You know what I'm talking about? Somebody else would have wanted to wear it.
Tatyana, how you feel about the shirts? I mean, I saw that it was a little his shirt was okay because it was in the bowels of the home, but him right there, I snooze and lose. I mean,
I'm just trying to, repair marriages across the world. I'm just trying to do the best thing I can think of to make a bad situation good.
Oh wow! Oh, I get it. Speaking of family, look, how is it blending your family? Get along, just blending with your family. How does that work? I mean,
Well, I have an ex-husband, and I'm currently married, so I have one husband.
Okay.
So let me clarify that. But we get along together as it relates to raising the kids, so that it's not the ghetto drama, and we don't have to meet up at the police station, and we don't have to that man coming over here. It's not that type of situation. So why do we have to function the way the world functions, or that is not the norm in my house. So they talk together, they've worked out together, they've taken our son that we share and blend together to football games. He's taken, my ex has taken his daughter, our other daughter, to the amusement park with all the kids. So there's no separation. If the two can't walk together unless they agree, and we agree to function that way.
Right.
So,
I saw that on the episode with the kids' birthday parties.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
That was
Yes.
That was kind of ironic. Two men working together.
It's not, but for the world, it is.
Right.
It's not the norm, but it's the norm in this house.
Truth be told, in today's world, it's more or less like they wouldn't even be at the same party together,
No,
right?
and we don't, they have separate parties and all that, but what's the purpose? What is that for?
Right.
And what does that teach the children? And what does that say about us as a whole? We can't function effectively as a family for the sake of the kids. We have no reason to be at odds with one another. And if there are any things that we are not in agreement with, we come to agreement and walk in a one accord for that one purpose, and that's to raise these children.
True.
And
That's very well said. Very well said. That's some excellent advice. I'm gonna kind of stir it up a little bit. Keeven, you know, Tatyana speak about the unity and how you make everything work within one home between, two men and.
I agree with it totally. Everything she said, I agree with.
But what's your thing with sleepy wives?
That is to provoke the sexual encounters that need to be endured inside of a household. See, if you got, the women, the husbands is getting the back burner of every, day in, day out, they're on the back burner. And I'm trying to bring it to the forefront because if you don't tend to your husband and they go out there and do something, you can't get mad at him. Because, see, it's like, starve. I'm going to tell you something. Starve the man and not, it's like a wild animal. He going to eat. You know what I'm saying? He going to find something to eat.
It needs to be tamed, okay?
No, and I'm not saying, see, like me, I'm a stronger man. I'm just talking about,
He throw a shake on other people.
No, I'm not saying that I would eat, you know what I'm saying? I'll eat shit, stuff, but what I am saying is that, for those that has a weaker, that's not as strong as me spiritually, because I go consult my spiritual advisor, and those that's not as spiritual as me, they might fall victim to the trap. You know what I'm saying? And so, and that's what HSAW is about, is to stop men from falling in that trap that the wives set up for them to fall in.
Why set it up?
Inadvertently.
I should say this, regardless of a t-shirt or not, and this was my plight at the table at that time, even if your needs are not being met, it is not an excuse for you to go outside the covenant to have your needs met.
I noticed you got that red cup in your hand, man.
Yeah.
It's like your signature right there.
Yeah.
You got a signature drink to go with that?
Well, actually, it's to match my eyes, but I'm just playing. My eyes ain't red. It's a little orange, but it look like Donald Trump in my eyes.
Okay. Starr, I have a couple of questions. I was able to actually attend your Good News Parade. I think that's like an awesome idea, you know what I mean? They don't have too many parades as far as pertaining toward the Bible or the Word out there in New Orleans. Out of curiosity, how you think we could probably get something like that started out there in New Orleans?
Any church, any organization, anybody that loves the Lord can, get together, do some fundraisers, buy some Bibles, get a parade started, get their permit, get people to participate in it, and it wasn't my idea. Everybody always say it's a good idea, but it really wasn't mine. It was just the spirit to bring that to me, because I actually don't like parades. Actually, I love parades, but this one is different. I can remember one year it rained for a 30 days straight. 30 days straight it rained, and I had the police station calling. I had, everybody calling to ask me, is the parade canceled? I had churches calling, and I'm like, no, Jesus ain't told me to cancel yet. We get out to the church, we're getting ready for the parade. They had the kids praying. It's storming outside. My son came inside and said he almost got electrocuted trying to hook up the music, and I mean, it's storming, and so if people call cancel, we can't come because we don't want to bring the kids out in the rain. I understood that, but in the back of my mind, I still wasn't supposed to cancel it. So we go outside. It's drizzling now. I'm talking about pouring down raining for 30 days. It's drizzling now. And we get on the back of the float and we're laughing. I'm laughing. Everybody's talking, we're laughing.
Right, for that.
And I look in the front of the parade and the lady has pulled down her convertible top. And I said, why is she pulling down her convertible top in this rain? And then I look up at the sky, and I promise you it was the sun. coming out, and it was just God smiling on us that day. And I actually snapped a picture of it because nobody gonna believe me. So we went and we gave the Bibles, we did what we had to do, and it's really not it's not my idea. You know, I like to take the credit for it, but it's not my idea. I mean, I didn't come up with it, but anybody's welcome to do it, and we want to do it in other parts of Baton Rouge. You know, there's a lot of Bibles to give out, and we've had so many good response from it. You know, people we don't even know. You know, like example, his cousin was real sick, and he was dying of cancer. And we seen him one year in the parade, and you gave him the Bible. And I was talking to his sister, and she was like, you know, he had been looking at that Bible. He had a Bible from somebody. And he had been looking at, no, I told her, I said, I knew I hadn't seen your brother since we gave him a Bible at the parade. And she said, you know what? She said, cuz, he kept saying, cuz, gave him that Bible at the parade. He'd been gave him that Bible at the parade. And he had been reading that Bible and getting himself ready. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it's so many stories. And the kids out there, they're so excited to get a Bible. Like, oh, it's my very own Bible. You know, so yeah. So I mean, just again, I'm not taking God's credit for nothing. But if He tells me to do something, even though it took me years to do it, I'm gonna do it. And that's just
Amen.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Right. I see that you're innovative in so many different ways when it comes to like the Lord and the Word. I enjoy seeing the kids play the Renewing of the Mind board game, you know. And it's kind of an innovative game. Actually, in actuality, how can people actually go to a website of some sort to try to purchase that game?
They can go to www.Belles and Beaus on the Bayou and purchase that game. Again, I would like to take credit for God's work, but it's not mine to take. I mean, I didn't come up with that idea. He gave it to me, gave me the name. And Brittany constructed the board game, and it was so wonderful because kids from 3 all the way up to people 100 years old can actually play that game. And the kids are so interested in it. I mean, you know, they want to play it. They would bug me, Mom, let's play a game, let's play the game. You know, they asking to play the game. So again, wasn't my idea, but I was obedient to the word, and I did what God told me to do.
Okay, I got a question for the both of you. Mm-hmm. 1 dice or 2?
This one. I'm sorry. Our house flooded, and I lost the directions. There are some directions around.
She thought she was playing crack.
But I did lose the directions, but it was only 1 dice that was supposed to be played.
Hey, she got about, what, 12 spots on the board? You hit a 12 and you done.
Yeah.
Good game, though.
Right. Speaking of games, I got a comment or a question of a comment for Ollie, Bible scholar. In which book and chapter of the Bible can you find the laws of sexual morality that have many verses are in that, and how many verses are in that chapter?
Are you kidding me?
No.
I don't know that.
What do you mean? I'm sorry.
I don't have to study into that. I don't get down with that part.
No. Listen, you told me, your wife, that you read the Bible.
I have read the Bible over and over.
Okay, so
but that part don't stick with me because I don't defile my wife.
What?
That's for the suckers that defile
That's
their
not
wife.
what that.
They need
that's
to
not
know what
that is
section
about.
that's in. That's what says that.
No,
Just ask me
it's
that.
not saying. It says all type of sexual immorality. It does not just relate to adultery.
He didn't say all sexual.
probably cat burglary too, huh?
Right.
This is my wife. Now, if I was over there on you or somebody else, that's a different type of burglary. But this here is mine. I got a sign of a piece of paper that said this is my wife.
You're going far beyond the question.
It don't matter about
Ask
paper.
people to stick to the question.
It's not half all in the twist. I'm sorry.
They just ask
Can
you
you help with
questions of.
No.
This is directed
Because
to him.
my point is, ask me the question again.
See.
Okay, let's see. The question is, Bible scholar.
That would be you.
Bible scholar.
That would be you.
Oh, I'm a scholar. Can I get a question where I can call my pastor? And she can direct me.
Okay, no lifeline for you.
I need a lifeline.
In which book and chapter of the Bible can you find the laws of sexual morality, and how many verses are in that chapter?
I had no idea.
That's all you had to say.
Number one is,
That's it.
why would I need to know about that part?
Based upon, that's just a question because of what you said on the show, and these questions are related to things
No.
Doing
See,
you were playing that game.
No. He asked me a question about sex morality.
Immorality.
Is it about my t-shirt?
No.
Or is it about the game?
No, they're not asking, that's just a question, regardless of what the t-shirt, that question doesn't say in relation to the t-shirt or in relation to the game. It just said Bible scholar.
Bible scholar. I'm not a Bible scholar. I read the Bible over and over again, but I'm just saying for the question that pertains to me and my life, that one don't have nothing to do with
It
it.
doesn't matter. We all read the Bible.
Yeah, but I'm not scouring nobody else's property other
It
than
doesn't
mine,
matter.
so I ain't got to worry about that question
We
right
do.
there.
The Bible is relevant. All of it is relevant to all.
Let's go ahead and move on.
No, because I'm gonna do my own question. Can anybody recite Psalm 23?
The 20.
I'm waiting.
Can we recite the 20?
I'm waiting.
That wasn't the question.
No, I'm waiting. That's just kind of stuff that you get.
That's a debate.
It's like you pulling something out your hat. I'm not pulling nothing out of my hat. Now he got the first part of it, but can you finish?
Yes, sit down.
Y'all not finna make me look bad with the Lord on camera.
Well, look, we'll be right back after this break.
For the changes are coming. Changes are coming. For the changes are coming.
What up, world? I was about to go live, but my cousin got arrested. Yo, cuz, tell the world what you want to tell them.
Man, call 1-800-BAILOUT, please, bro. R3 gonna set me free, man. For real.
Call them, you call 1-800-BAILOUT, you call. Oh no, we never sleep. You can call us 24 hours, 7 days a week. You call 1-800-BAILOUT. Call them, you call 1-800-BAILOUT.
Do you have neck and back pain? Tell the Bells about it.
I was experiencing serious lumbar and cervical issues. I couldn't walk, I couldn't raise my arms, I was in pretty difficult shape. Everybody has been so helpful here at Capital Spine and Rehabilitation, but I'm doing a whole lot better. I'm able to move and I have mobility back. I've actually been able to go out dancing with my wife. So if you have any neck or back pain, tell the Bells.
Tell the Bells at Capital Spine and Rehabilitation.
How y'all doing? We back at the commercial. It's your boy, man, Raphael Medina, Hip Hop Itinerary. We're back at the Belles and Beaus reunion. I'm going to introduce y'all to y'all the tambourine lady, the famous tambourine lady from New Orleans, Mrs. Washington. How you doing today, Mrs. Washington?
Just fine.
Look, I got a couple questions for you because you seem to be a fan favorite on the show. You know, what was your first impression when you first met the Flemings?
Oh, well, I thought for sure that he was a musician, and she was, of course, the lady of the house. That's
Right.
one thing I love about him. I'm trying not to call him any names. They make me give him the name. I call him the Black P.V. Herman of the family, big head and all. But other than that, I love him. He seems to go by the Bible scripture, which he couldn't recall. Shall a man leave his mother and father, cleave to his wife, and forsake all others, friends, sisters, of course, and everybody else, some preachers too. He's a good husband. Only thing I don't like him walking around in his white robe in the broad daylight.
It was dark outside.
It was daylight when I came.
I got a question. Was your time well spent here?
Yes, yes. It was very well spent. They told me this is 300 feet, and I measured it's 300 plus 109 feet. So I'm looking for a raise.
109 somebody lying, huh?
109, somebody lying. Amen.
Now I heard that you had some serious accolades out there. When Miss Starr wanted to hire you, she said first thing she had to turn to was Google.
Yes.
You know, that's something serious when somebody can type your name up on Google and they pull you up actually. You mind giving us a little bit of insight of your accolades of the things that you accomplished in your days?
Let me just say, so I began acting and doing movies, and I heard about the Jazz and Heritage Festival in 1993. 1992, because I went 1993, and I told this family, called the Banks family, I said, if you go, I'll back you up. They said, we don't want to be around all the people. I said, you could do it, nobody's going to find you in these woods. So we went to the Jazz Fest to 1993, and I backed him up. I stayed in the back and played my tambourine. And they said, tell that tambourine lady to come up to the front. So thank God, it's been 24 years, I'm still in the front. I had a chance to play with Stevie Wonder, be in Fantasia movie, work in the movie with Beyonce, The Fighting Temptations, work with Oprah in the movie The Butler, Lee Daniels, The Butler, American Violet, even Dracula 2000. And about 30 scenes in that.
Ooh, you might need it for your
Yeah. You got experience. That's what you need. You hired. Yeah.
You fired, she hired.
You hired.
As long as you don't put a snake around, because I don't want to witness it.
I ain't gonna put no snakes, no serpents in the movie.
Speaking of footage, let's take a look back at some of the footage that didn't quite make the scenes.
There you go.
Goddamn.
All right. Good reflex.
I know.
Huh?
It's like they get ready. Look. He filming you out.
Good reflex.
He go right here, Ollie, look. What the? You got two social security cards?
No, baby, I changed my name.
Oh, wow. Wow. Wow.
Yep.
That's awesome.
So now, guess what?
What?
I don't want to hear out of your mouth no more.
You guys enjoyed some of that lost footage that you guys didn't get to see on the show. Now, speaking of footage that was on the show, I got a question for the ladies right fast. Tatyana and Starr, what's the deal with poles and women?
So I said, let's do a pole dancing party. And it's not that I can stay on the pole better because I'm more experienced. It's because the poles lock into the ground. You can spin some of them, or you can lock it for those who are experienced and do whatever. But being in good health and good shape does help you to perform or to play.
Does that mean I'm not in good shape for that? I cannot stay on the pole.
But play.
My pole did not lock it on.
It did not. Mine did. Y'all should tell me that. Mine didn't. It didn't move. You didn't know how to. I didn't know how. Yeah, they
Question!
1 second.
Well, I won't be on the pole.
They don't want to be on the pole.
And guess
Everybody's scared of poles.
what? It was something to make fun at home for your husbands.
Starr, what was that you was trying to tell everybody on the sofa?
Oh, let's take a look and see.
What the hell? How much that set us back for?
Well, I invited y'all here to see my new outfit. How y'all doing today?
I'm doing fine. How about you doing?
I'm doing fine.
Your little skimpy outfit. Legs out and canned on, boots all tuckered up and stuff. Zippers.
Okay,
You
huh?
got any chains and
Push
whips?
your mouth. Huh? Oh, okay. Put my legs down.
Legs down.
Oh, okay. All right.
And close them, please.
Okay. Anyway, my peoples, first of all, I like to say that I love y'all, okay?
We love you too.
You love me too? Yeah. Okay, the next thing I want to tell y'all, Tatyana, you have been a little perturbed with me because I hadn't been calling you. We hadn't been.
Not that, I'm a people person, a relationship, and I think our relationship has suffered a little bit because you haven't been giving me as much attention as I usually get. And I need to know, we need to communicate and talk about what's going on because we have to nurture what we have. So in order to keep what we have strong, we have to talk about it. So I need to know what's going on that you haven't been giving me the time that you usually give.
I ain't did nothing.
And I said nothing. Sure. didn't say nothing about you, hey, baby. That's my
Hey, what's going on?
Nobody said so. I know
Okay,
you
well,
know. So
anyway.
This is the reason? Okay.
Okay,
All
so this is the
But
reason.
I've been a part of all that, so you just need to talk to me and say, I still love you, T.
I know, but I really didn't want to talk about it. So I was going down the street and I found this lump. And I had 5 biopsies.
You mentioned that to me. You said I feel
I
something
did,
in my thing.
right.
I don't see.
And then they called me back and said I had cancer.
What? So that's why we've been under the weather. You know. So.
Well, guess what?
But
God
God
get
gonna knock us
cancer.
straight.
God get cancer.
Well, anyway, I know, but I mean, at the end of the day,
I know they looking like it's for real. It's for real. My baby over there crying, so you know it's for real. It ain't no bullshit.
so listen, I say this, I had to tell my mom first. You know, I had to tell her first before I told y'all. But I didn't want to tell y'all because I knew y'all was going to cry, and I didn't want to cry. So I didn't want to cry, but listen, God said everything is going to be okay. He told me that beforehand.
It is.
So it's just a process.
It is.
So we're going to be dancing when it's all over with.
Yeah, because the devil took us through one thing to another, and he want to flood us out. So
But you know what? He always does that. It gets worse before it gets better. So when God knows that you have something good and He got you on purpose for His ministry, You're gonna always have something come in to try to redirect you or try to distract you from what He got. So the devil is a lie.
Right.
It's a lie, and we already know.
Listen, he mad because we give out 10,000. We give out 10,000 Bibles at the end of the day.
You can have one of my bras.
All right, you guys, we're back. You know, Tatyana has a little something that she'd like to just let everyone know.
For the sake of us not all being emotional, and on behalf of my sister, who I've known, like you said, since I was 12 years old, this is a trying time, but we are not the victims. We're going to be victorious in this, and we stand with her as she goes through this process of healing. And we're asking that you guys be in prayer with us, the cast members, and especially Starr, as we walk through her surgery and her healing process.
All right, you guys. Look, man, this is wrapping up the reunion show of Belles and Beaus' first season of the Bayou, starring everybody: Starr, Tatyana, Keeven, and Ollie. During the film, we had a lot of laughters and a bunch of bloopers. We're gonna go ahead and take a look as we go to the roll credits. Once again, my name is Raphael Medina, host of Hip Hop Itinerary, and I am your host of the reunion show of Belles and Beaus of the Bayou. See you guys later.
Hey, she's pregnant, you better watch out.
You can't get these people to cooperate for nothing.
Cooperate.
I was late trying to play with that choir man that was.
You was late coming here. Remember today you was late?
I was. And I had to take the cameraman home after I picked up the check.
No.